I'll just run jump real quick. However, you can zoom in. Right, thanks.
Here, I'm gonna keep it in a 0.5 for you.
Okay, thanks. Where's your sis? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Morning. So the usual natural piece of the set is broken this morning by the construction crew. We did have the hawks and the geese just a minute ago. But I will welcome you to Antediluvian, Alabama, over the den of the construction, which is actively clearing native habitat, which is why we say our best future requires the truth of our past. So today we're going to continue looking at these roadside rocks. This is a third set along the Little River Canyon, which I have yet to really put out publicly. Just found it on the last trip with the girls. Now, typically, to remind you, this is on the canyon rim. If your volume is up, you'll be able to hear the water running, 100 or so feet below, 130, I believe, the canyon bottom. I opened this with me jumping into the hippie hole, as they call it locally. It gives you, and that is Little River Canyon at the bottom. You see this different type of stone that exhibits all along this canyon. Usually when I'm showing these rocks, I like to point out the similarities, right, from site to site. Now here, to reiterate, a few miles down from the site I showcased in our last video, right, barely, maybe a mile and a half, not far. What I want you to notice are the differences. The metal which exhibited itself just gratuitously was the word I used, and it's appropriate, right? Literally unhinged amounts of metal mixed in with this stone. Notice here at this large site, just down the road, the metal is conspicuously absent. Not totally absent, but much like it is over in our first episode of Roadside Rocks, way over on DeSoto State Park along the West Fork of the Little River. So here we have, yet again, a returning to the exact same construction methods is what I want to say, right? Because you have such a different site. If you're trying to look at these in geologic terms, which I think with all that's documented so far is getting kind of rough. But you have to account for the metal being so gratuitously displayed. And then just a mile or so down this site, even larger, without the metal, and a return to this quartz, these quartz pebbles trapped in this matrix, which appears to be concrete. You'll notice the terracing, which happens all along this canyon rim. You can watch the wall carry along. And then we go on top and we venture through what sure feel like ruins. And I would love to hear what you think it looks like after you enjoy this episode of Antediluvian, Alabama, where we look at the third grouping of these roadside rocks, if you want to call them that, as we attempt to expose ourselves to the correct narrative. The narrative that fits what we see objectively in front of our eyes. When you do that, let me know what you see here on Antediluvian, Alabama. Okay, this is a new set of roadside rocks. I'm here driving along Little River Canyon. The canyon is literally right behind these rocks. And I think we've got every feature you're already familiar with by now. I'm right on the rim. I can hear the water. But these I had to get a shot of. What do we have going on here, guys? Look at this. Uh-huh. What is this? Look. Debris field, guys. Debris field. From up here. Rain's coming. Look at these. You hear the water? This is the canyon rim falling off right here. Holy crap. Wall's a lot bigger on this side. Terraced. Find another one down there. And see, it just keeps going all along this canyon rim. Disaster. Scene of a disaster. I like it up here. Yeah, let's go look at this. Okay. Somebody made a mess. Ruins. Oh, the tree root. That's awesome. All right, view from the top. Oh shit, almost not. And of course, all of it containing our friend, the quartz pebbles. I'm telling you, somebody needs to fire a concrete driver because he spilt a lot of fucking trucks. I find my way back to the car. The girls are waiting. But I caught a glimpse of this place and I had to show it to you guys. Okay, Little River Canyon. More roadside rocks. As you see, sitting on top of a stone terrace on the back. Gotta keep going. So Isabella and I are walking up from where we just filmed our goodbye, and Isabella's like, look, it looks just like all the rocks around here. Except this is obviously concrete.